live forever, so we can spend more time together. I love you, mama. I keep my head high. I got my wings to carry me. I don't know freedom. I want my dreams to rescue me. I keep my faith strong. I ask the Lord to follow me. I live unfaithful. I don't know why you call on me.
Sometimes a hug is the only thing to say. Y'all, this happened so unexpectedly. Over the weekend when we was away in Miami, Sage was fine. I'll show you guys some clips of how she spent her last days, but one day she stopped eating and a couple days after that, she passed away. When I say I genuinely did not see this coming, and it was probably one of the hardest things that I had to do, literally picking up her lifeless body and taking her to the vet so that her remains can be planned for. I wrapped her in this little blanket and just held onto her really tight. Honestly, y'all, from the moment it all happened, I just been excessively crying like a baby. Honestly, Sage was such a huge part of my family. She was such a love rabbit by so many. She really positively impacted so many people. And throughout this grieving process, I can say that I definitely had moments of regret, anger, times where I felt like I should have done this, I should have done that. I became mad at myself. I was extremely emotional and moody, and it was really, really difficult just navigating this grief. Throughout this process, you guys are going to see the ups, the downs, the highs, the lows, and I hope that you just come along with me as I remember my girl, my baby, my Sage. Even through this really, really dark time, we still managed to find a rainbow in the midst of all this. This is definitely a hard one for me, but I hope you guys have an appreciation for me just opening up and being vulnerable like this and putting this out there. And if you ever lost a pet in your life, leave in the comment section down below how you were able to navigate that season and how are things going for you now.
It's been 2 days and it still hurts. I am trying to push, but grief is interesting. It just comes over you when you least expect it. I've had like a lot of people check on me, and I'm grateful for my support system, but it just makes me cry more because I had to rehash and rethink about it. And in 2025 I wasn't going to therapy, but I definitely think that like now is probably the time for me to schedule a session because I'm so emotionally unstabilized that like I'm late, like, and I'm having a hard time getting out of bed. I'm having a hard time just finding that gusto. I'm really challenging myself to keep going and stay in tune with like the intentions that I set for myself before this all happened. So with that being said, I'm gonna see how far I can go today and challenge myself to go a little further than I was able to go yesterday. And if I just keep doing that over and over again, I think gradually I'll start coming back and being back to my full self. But a part of me does feel like it's really, really missing. I'm really sad, y'all. Like, I don't know what told me not to bring any tissue. Like, I have no tissue in the car. So hopefully once I get there, everybody is in the meeting so I can find a tissue box, because Girl, why are you out here without tissue?
So throughout the week, once I just tried to really get myself going, so many people who have cared about me in such a way where they given me things to eat and cars and just have been so gracious towards me during like such a hard time in my life. Y'all, I did not see this coming, but despite everything that I was going through, I still found space to give back and give from my heart. The days were long. Like, I really tried my best to keep it together. I tried my best to just do everyday tasks and keep living my life, because they say that that's what they want you to do. They want you to keep living your life. So many times I cracked my computer open and said that I was going to make content and do something that I loved and enjoyed. But when it all came down to it, you guys, I just kept putting it aside because I just couldn't do it. I couldn't muster the strength. I didn't find the gusto, little motivation for anything. And it was a really, really hard time. So the best that I could do was just keep myself together the best way that I knew how. Just having moments of self-care and getting dressed even when I didn't want to helped tremendously. Washing with some of my favorite scents and making sure that I kept my hygiene up. Little small things like that helped me throughout the week just to get back to my center and really, really ground in such a really, really hard time for me.
I'm in pain more than I have been in lately. I feel strange. There's a knot in my chest I can unmake. Can't even recognize myself in any mirror. All along I thought this fog was getting clearer. Don't know just where I'm going as I'm falling deeper. Starting to feel numb as everything gets realer. But this is killing me, slow and deep, breaking me. Every night I bleed all the loss I meet.
Hey y'all, hey. So today is Sunday and it's gradually getting better. I can't say that. Like, I feel a lot lighter than the last couple of days, and I just really been taking time to be in the moment, because that's what this point in my life has really brought me to. It's just being a little more present. So I haven't been really vlogging like that. I did get a few clips of me getting ready this morning, but other than that, like, I haven't picked up my camera. But so much has been happening. Today we're gonna do like a little bit of loving on one another, and so it is date night. I just got to babe's job and I'm waiting for her to get off right now, and we are going to go and do like dinner and a movie, which I'm looking forward to. Like, I just feel like we need some lighthearted energy and just some TLC for one another. Like, we really been supporting each other like really hardcore this week, but today is the 7th of the month. We are honoring the 7th. I came up with the idea that we should do date night tonight, even though we both probably gonna be real tired, but sometimes you just gotta stretch yourself a little bit further just to make time for the ones that you love. And yeah, that's where I'm at with it. So she should be off soonish. I am probably gonna just finish watching YouTube on my phone until she get here, and then start thinking about what I want to wear tonight. It's been really gloomy today. I went to the bar and I got off like 20-25 minutes earlier than I was supposed to. No sun, no blue skies, nothing like that. Like, it's been a real gloomy day. When I got in, it was like pouring down raining. We closed down the patio and everything. So I can't say that today I made a lot of money, but every little bit counts towards the bigger pot. And hopefully soon you guys will see a little more money content from me, because that's just the aspect of life that I'm real passionate about, and I also want to track that part of my journey a little more consistently and a little more better. So if y'all into that type of stuff, then definitely check out my short form content as well as my membership space. So yeah, y'all, that's pretty much the update for right now that I have. And yeah, just gonna keep taking it one day at a time. Okay, y'all, so I'm all dressed. This is my outfit. for dinner. We about to go to this spot, check it out, see what they talking about. It was a little hidden and tucked away. I'm like, okay, Midlothian, y'all always got something in the cut, but let's see what it's giving.
Only me and you. Only me and you. Only me and you. Only me and you. Only me, only you. Only me and you. Only me and you. Only me and you. Only make me your matter. Make me your matter. Make me your matter. Show me your side. Make me a blast. Make me a blast.
Hey y'all, hey, so we made it to the movies. Dinner was really, really good, but now we're about to go watch Freaky Friday. It starts at 9:10. I think it's like 9:20, but hopefully we don't miss the beginning and we just miss the previews, so yeah.
Done to me, I can't really explain it. I'm so into you.
Hopefully the last place y'all ain't seen me was this dang on call. Lord. Just finished a full day that I did not vlog. Child. Okay. Just actually pull up to the at home. What's wrong? Oh my goodness. To pick up an online order. We're gonna be doing a little bit of home decor update, so you guys definitely stay tuned for that. I'll be showing you, well, I would like to show you guys building our new piece, but I probably be at work when Flame is building the new piece, but I will show y'all the final results of the new piece. And then once the new piece is established, we can then put Seiji's remains onto that space so she can have a spot at the house that's dedicated to her. So her remains are actually ready, so we're gonna go pick those up this weekend. And today I'm actually working at the bar and I'm working from home as well. I got my laptop with me while babe runs into the stores and do a little errands. I'm kind of like multitasking with work and content creation, and so yeah, that's how I balance working 3 jobs in one day. I literally be doing some like on the go as I go. Y'all can see I'm already dressed for the bar because like as soon as we wrap up our errands, it's gonna be time for me to go to work. So yeah guys, I just want to say happy Thursday to y'all. I hope y'all have been enjoying all of my posts so far, and I just want to say thank you to everybody who's reached out and like checked on us as it relates to Sage. We are definitely getting better, not 100%. It has been a week, so things are getting better, but they are not the best yet. So new wreath. I told them we was gonna be making some updates. Oh yeah. Yeah. But they probably won't get to see the build because I'll be at work when you building it. Right. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much. I hope you have a good one. Thank you. You too.
When I'm gone, I want you to carry on. When you listen to this song, don't cry. Everything's gonna be alright. Don't forget that I'm by your side. No, no.
Y'all ever be on your way out somewhere and you realize you gotta go to the bathroom, and I'm looking at the clock and I'm looking at the bathroom and I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna have to choose. I'm gonna have to choose being on time or going to the bathroom. And I think I'm just gonna go. I think I'm just get out of here and go to the bathroom when I get to work, y'all. This timing couldn't have been any better. Oh my God.
Monday. Okay, your girl is tired. I ain't gonna hold y'all. So I am about to head out from the office. I feel like I did what I could do to the capacity that I had, y'all. I'm still trying to get in the groove of everything. Like, I can't even say I'm 100%, but I've been putting in that work where I can to my capacity. Okay, so I've pretty much been trying to get back on track with just my normal routine, so to speak. I've been working out our budget as a couple and catching up on expenses. It's like my way of doing a mid-month check-in with myself to just see how things are going and kind of reflect on like what is it that I want to achieve financially between now and the end of the month, and if I'm on track to be able to reach the goals and intentions that I set for myself at the beginning of the month. So based on what I'm saying, I still have so much work to do. There's areas that I'm winning, but I know I can get like bigger wins. I'm just trying to be patient with myself. So it's 5 o'clock. I still got a bit to finish on that. I think I finished off on the 10th. I need to close out from Saturday, then start the new week and track. But good thing I haven't really been spending this week so far, so that should only be a couple transactions. But I am going to stop by the mail. Then after that, I'm going to be heading to do my evening commute. It's Monday again, a whole nother week. But here we are. So it is the 22nd of September as I'm filming this video. I'm trying to get organized at work because, anywho, this is typically when I have my big project that's due. Now, so much has happened since I've been on here, y'all, and it's probably like, girl, we just seen you at your job. I know, but this is just me making the efforts of trying to get back into the swing of vlogging. You guys, I'm really gonna try not to get emotional, but I've been really trying to hold it together, and I don't necessarily feel like I've had my community support outside of like my household. Like, my friends have been there for me, but there is just something about me having this channel and having you guys as a means of support for me, especially during the times when I'm out of therapy. Sometimes I just need an objective listening ear that is not related to me or connected to me in any kind of way. And I think that like being a person who's a content creator, that's hard to articulate to people who are not in this industry or not in this field. They don't really understand why we share what we share, communicate how we communicate, show up in the way that we show up. And I think that one thing about like me as a person, something that really resonates with me is storytelling and documenting my life. And I feel that when I go too long without documenting my experience in my life, I feel like I'm skipping over the process of the journey, and that's something that I'm really big on. Not just showing people when you've arrived to that point, but showing the trajectory of how it is that you got there. And I think that a lot of times for me, I can't speak for anyone else, I'd be so reluctant to show the struggle because of the simple fact that, like, besides being feared how I'm perceived, I think that it's the misunderstanding for people who don't resonate with this world that holds me back from fully showing up in this space and fully being comfortable. And I think that I created the membership space on my channel so that I could have an area that I can be more vulnerable and not as reserved. And I just have been taking that for granted for like the last few months, and it's really showing in my membership as it relates to my engagement, as it relates to how my subscribers are sticking around on that space. And I think that's kind of the energy that I want to move into as it relates to the fall, just opening up myself a little bit more on this space and having you guys being able to connect with me past the point of having this space to ultimately this. I think that I need to cherish this space for where it is and how it is showing up right now, and not trying to skip past the journey of what that looks like. So yeah, big project for me today. So basically what I'm doing at my office job, y'all know I work at a construction company as an admin assistant, and in this role I typically organize all of our bills. Baby, and we got a whole lot of bills. So one key thing is our office manager actually works through paying the bills and allocating the funds with our accountant, but I'm the one who takes all the bills that come through, organize them by subdivision, lot, and type. So they all have little codes to them, and I'm basically putting the codes in numerical order. So I have an 1150 here and a 13450, but then I got an 11075, so that one needs to go before the 13450, and then I have a 1175, which that one's gonna go right behind the 1150, so on and so forth. And that's pretty much how I organize all of these. And I can say that while we don't have a whole bunch of lots right now, we still got a whole bunch of bills, baby. So I'm going to put my head down probably for the next, I'm looking at this, I feel like I can finish these within the next 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna be heading out and going home. But yeah, I wanted to restart a new week in my life and see how I can capture this content. And I'm also going to be taking into consideration this whole like long video thing. I was discouraged from having the longer videos because, to be honest, you guys, when I look at my analytics, people aren't watching to the end, and so that kind of made me feel like, well, if someone new is coming along and they want to see my channel and I'm a person that they never seen before, I think they will be more prone to clicking on something that's like anywhere between 10 to 20 minutes versus something that's 30 minutes to an hour. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I've been processing it. But I don't know, maybe I could give it a go here and there, see how it works out, me making longer content and bringing y'all in a little bit more, because I have been reading the comments and I have been seeing that you guys felt like the content is just too short for those of you who do watch the whole thing to the end and stuff like that. So yeah, let me know if y'all had like to think of a most ideal number as it relates to minutes. Y'all know I'm a quality person over quantity, but I'm taking y'all suggestions, okay? I'm gonna fix mine. I know I can be stuck in my ways. So if you guys have an idea of how many minutes y'all feels like would be a good sufficient vlog, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'm gonna see what I can do. Traffic's not too bad. I'm not gonna hold you. I left work a little bit early, so I didn't have to deal with a whole bunch of traffic, and it worked. Should be home within the next 14 minutes or so. If anything, I am like very dehydrated. I've been doing so horrible on my water intake, y'all. I've been really going through the motions, and here I am just showing up in the middle of it all. It's like the moment I turned on this camera, I'm having like word vomit because there's so much that I haven't said that I want to say that is coming up for me. But yeah, I guess this is like the process of it all. I'm gonna show you guys a pamphlet of what I've been reading. Came with Sage's cremation package, and they do have a hotline on there that you can like call and talk to people. And since I haven't booked with my therapist, maybe I should like call the number just to see, because I can definitely tell that like I'm not fully myself, and I just been in the ebb and flow of like an appetite, and then once I get to eating, I'm like really sensitive and emotional and vulnerable, and then I'll go to something else. It's just been like real crazy. So I don't know, you guys, just keep me up in your prayers. I just
this grieving thing is not something that I really had to experience, and I know for people who don't have a pet or don't have that type of connection with their pet, they probably see it as insignificant and don't understand like why you would feel this way about an animal. But these are my true feelings, and this is my new experience, and I can't say that I like it. I really can't. My mom literally asked me today, like, are y'all getting another pet? And I'm like, I can't even think about another pet right now. Like, I just want Sage. Hey yo, hey. So I made it home. I wanted to show you guys a gift that my coworker got for me. So this past week, alright, my words are jumbled. Anywho, so this past week, I didn't film or anything because I was really in the moment. But so for the builder that I work for, we had this VIP party. And I was talking to his spouse. I was telling them that I do like old fashions, and he was shocked because stereotypically old fashioned is a older man type drink, but I enjoy them. I like bourbon. There's really not a spirit that I don't really care for. The only spirit that I think that I don't care for is scotch. But other than that, there's a drink that can be made with every single spirit that I can get down with, like like vodka, for example. I love a vodka lemonade. And with bourbons, I'll drink old fashions. I'll drink it with like Coke or something like that. Same for like rum. Like, I can think of a drink with every spirit that I enjoy. There's not like one spirit that I feel like is the one that I always go for, or one that I got a bad experience with that I just don't be drinking. Like, people be so adamant, like, oh, I don't drink blank, 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 or I don't drink da 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 da. That's not really me when it comes to alcohol. So, anywho, if I did have to think of one, I would say Fireball. I have like a really bad memory around drinking Fireball from college. But other than that, everything else is good. Like, Fireball and probably Jungle Juice. Like, I can't do it. I say all that to say, my coworker ended up bringing me this to work, and for y'all who know, he said that he has so many bottles of this at his house, and nobody cracked it open because they be drinking all the other bourbons. But this is one of the bourbons that we serve at my job. This is also the bourbon that we usually get as gifts at my job from one of our vendors. He buys us bottles like every Christmas, and this is one of the bottles that we get. It's so hilarious because we literally just put up our bar, and this is what our liquor cabinet is looking like. And look, we still have makers left from the Christmas. So we about to have so much bourbon here, y'all. Y'all, we really don't be drinking like that. This is how much that's left of this bottle. And I just got a whole nother one. So yeah, I do want to freshen up our options a little bit. So I'm just gonna stick the newest one at the back, and I'm just gonna double them up like that. And then I'm gonna put the Appleton back at the front like this. I do feel like it should come over a little bit more so you can see it like that. But yeah, so this is what we have so far. We definitely need to re-up on our tequila. And then this Tito's right here, oh my god, y'all, I feel like we had this for like 2 years. We are not big drinkers here, but it's just nice to have everything ready and accessible in the event that like something is happening or we're hosting. We can always offer drinks to our guests and stuff like that. We definitely need to re-up on our tequila because that's pretty much at the bottom. I feel like somebody bought this when we had our girls' night. This one I got during Christmas some years ago from one of our vendors. This Makers I got during Christmas from one of our vendors. And then this also was from girls' night. And this is a Jamaican rum. Honestly, I like it, you guys. I just find it to be really, really strong. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, y'all, this is our very humble bar collection. Shout out to my coworker for getting me that bottle to add to our collection. It even looked a little bit bigger than the one that we already have. It is bigger. That one is actually 1 liter. Yeah, y'all let me know some liquors that we could add to our bar. Like, we're gonna need another vodka. We're gonna need another tequila. So if y'all know of any good ones, let me know. And I'm gonna definitely be taking a look around my job to see what's out there. I feel like if anything, vodka wise, Grey Goose would be cool. But I also have to check with babe to see like what kind she like. But my babe is more so a dark rum girl than anything. So this is coming to the bottom. So definitely can be re-upping on that. We basically need to re-up on everything except for bourbon at this point. So here's a little sneak peek of our little bar area, and if you guys are interested in seeing the whole bar setup and what the whole cart looks like, then definitely stay tuned.
It'll be like, you know, like an old groovy sort of joint, you know, from back in the day. They'd be like, hey, that something for you, right? Yeah, hey, that something, this that, hey. That something for you, right? Yeah, hey, that something for you, hey, hey, that something for you, yeah, hey, that something for you, right? Yeah.
Okay, y'all, so this is how everything turned out. I cannot take the credit for doing everything because I didn't. Babe ended up coming and helping me anyway, so we're gonna do it over again another time and see how it goes. But this is the final result. Yay!
One thing I can say is if anybody want my support system, it definitely was my babe. Okay, y'all, so we stopping to go get some coffee before we go and head on this road. We actually are going to be going to the fair. As y'all can see all the rides, we pulling in. This is the view of what it looks like. This is our Virginia State Fair, and lucky for us, the fair is only like an hour and a bit away from where we live, so we like to come out here yearly. It's definitely a tradition for me to go to the fair. This definitely gave all the fall vibes. I want to say shout out to my sister and my nephew for inviting us out. It was so nice being able to hang out with them. They are so fun to be around, y'all. And outside of my partner, they have been a great support system to the both of us during such a hard time of losing Sage. Me going out to the fair was something that I knew that I needed because it was something that I knew would bring me joy. It was something that I knew that would be really, really fun. And every time I go, there's just something special and nostalgic about it that just gives me memories of good times. And so I wanted to make it my mission to commit to going out there, and I was so excited about it. It's so funny looking at these rides, you guys, because they seem so much bigger when you were a kid, but when you're looking at these rides as an adult, it's like, girl, they are not as big as you thought they were. Now, I was a little person growing up, so everything just was big in general. But anyway, something that we did this year that we usually don't do was go to the agricultural side. I knew that this was a part of the fair, but it wasn't anything that we necessarily would generally reach for. And guess what, y'all? There were bunnies at the fair. They had bunnies for viewing, they had bunnies for sale, and oh my gosh, they reminded me so much of Sage. I even saw a brown one. Like, look at these babies, they're so freaking cute. They also had other animals and stuff out there, so we was viewing those. I don't know, you guys, how do y'all feel about like animals at the fair? I don't know, animals in cages kind of give me a little ick. It make me feel the kind of way. I do honestly feel like a lot of animals should just be free range, and so when I be seeing them in the cages, I definitely be feeling some type of way. After we left that area, we end up going to the produce part where you can see all of the vegetables and stuff that was in the competitions. And y'all, these pumpkins, girl, how do they carry this in here? Like, these things are big. Oh my gosh, huge, over 1,000 pounds, some of them close to 2,000 pounds. Like, what? So once we finished up at the produce part, we ended up going to this pig race, and it was honestly so funny being at the pig race. It was my first time doing this. It was a very interactive like show. At the end, they did like their biggest pigs to see like which one of them would finish. And y'all, when I say that, y'all, took forever for them to get around, but they made it around, honey, and they was able to get out there. So okay, y'all, so we are about to leave the fair now. It was a really good time. We just dilly-dally. But yeah, dilly-dally, ate food, looked at a show. So yeah, about to head back home now. It was fun. It's Friday and I'm about to get on. Okay, I know I technically don't ever really have a weekend, but I took off from the bar today and I'm like, who is she? Okay, as y'all can see, it's getting brisk. I got my little jacket on because, baby, when I woke up this morning, I felt that cool breeze. I said, oh nah, you're not about to catch me. So I'm just packing my little stuff up, about to shut my computer down. We have been having some technological crazy going on, so I really wasn't able to do much work today, so I had to improvise. But we are about to head down to the car right now and start my weekend, baby, because I deserve. We renovated our little hallway right here, so it's a lot lighter and brighter. I was like, okay, lighting.
comments for people who experience this. When you feel like really low on your self-esteem, like what do you do to like get yourself out of it? I hate to come off as like this really superficial person or whatever, but in the grand scheme of it all, y'all, I'm actually very low maintenance. At the end of the day, we can all be like, oh, that's inner work that needs to be done, but when you are rewriting just all this propaganda, isn't the word, but when you're rewriting all these narratives about what it means to be natural, like I went out of my way to get my hair braided down so that I can put my wig on, because now my real hair is at the point where like I can't just slap a wig on my real hair anymore. My real hair is at the point where it's like it's a puffy poofy TWA, like it's just, yeah, like it'll get smushed, but it's like bulky now, like it don't come off flat. So I went out of my way to get my hair braided down just so that I can wear like a wig that I already had in the meantime. And I just can't get over it. Like, it's literally like taking my whole day. And I watched a TikTok and she was saying how she woke up and she just woke up on some like complaining about the day type energy. And she was saying how, you know, it's people out here who really got problems, that's unemployed, furloughed, all these things, and I'm still like getting up, going to my job, whatever. And it's just like, yeah, we can compare our situation to the next person, and like it can always be worse, but I never want to invalidate my own feelings because of comparison as to how worse it could get. When the way that you see the world and the way that you see like outcomes and results is already catastrophic, anytime you can step away from going to catastrophe is a win. You get what I'm saying? So with me trying not to automatically go to catastrophe, I'm like acknowledging that I really feel some type of way. And when I looked in the mirror today, I did not feel pretty and I did not feel like it was a success. There's so much that I'm good at, that like I'm a skilled and talented person. There's this gene in me that is inherited from one of my parents that like if I'm not good at something, I don't like to do it, and it definitely makes me feel less of value when I'm not good at something, because in the grand scheme of things, I'm very smart, I'm a quick learner, I catch on fast, I can do most things. When things are not able to be done, it pisses me the f off and it hurts my feelings. I'm gonna be for real, like it hurts my feelings, like it make me want to cry. I had to cry today because I wanted to cry this morning and babe was like, don't cry. So like literally my tears from this morning came out this afternoon because I needed to cry. The fact that I'm not good at doing hair and I don't want to reach out to the person that I know that's good at doing hair because it's just so last minute and I know I have to go to work in like 2 hours. It's just frustrating. And I enjoy my hair more when somebody else do it. Like I just want to outsource all this stuff, and it pisses me off that I didn't plan ahead to outsource having my hair done after I took my braids out. And I'm gonna say again, I really regret taking my braids out. Like even though I had the new growth and all that shit, like I regret taking my braids out so bad, because at least with that I still had like the length. But yeah, y'all, I made it home, so I'm about to go in here and try to rest up. I really wanted to go to the Parade of Homes Homerama. When we went with my mom and my godmom, I didn't film, and we only got to go to 3 out of the 8 houses, and it ends this weekend, and I'm kind of feeling some type of way that I didn't get to see all the houses because my schedule is so crazy, bro. I'm just so irritated about so much shit. Y'all, like, I'm so emotional and I don't know what the like, I'm just, it's so much like that's pissing me the off. Like I'm just so angry. I'm so angry. Like it's so much. Like I can go down a long list of like that's just making me angry. Like my hair is making me angry. The fact that like I'm not able to go to the Hummerama is making me angry, and I really wanted to see like all the houses. And baby's like, oh, well, we could just go next year. But the houses are going to be different houses. Like, it's no guarantee that we're even going to be in a competition next year. Like, I don't want to have to wait till next year. Like, I'm at the point where I just want to, like, go by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it pissed me off, like, waiting for people to do stuff. Yeah, I'm so angry. And I really miss Sage, bro. I really miss Sage.
Hate to reminisce, sometimes I miss who I was. Growing pains just take a lot to recover from. A lot of people only look out for number one. Take all they can just to say it's all for my love. How could it be when you give nothing? Now I'm incomplete, 'cause I can't retrieve all the love I give, pursuing some relief. Oh, won't you take me to the end of the road?
Oh my god, y'all. Child, I've been crying. I just got out therapy. Let me put the light on so y'all can see me. This one is so orange. I'm out here looking crazy. I need to get myself together. But I just got out of therapy. I hadn't been since last year, December. And at the time me filming this video, it is currently November the 8th, if I'm not mistaken. But that was a good session. And y'all probably thinking, but you cried. I needed to, man. I needed to. But I'm okay. I need to moisturize myself, and I feel extremely dehydrated, and I can tell I've been crying a lot because I feel like all the liquid that was in my body is just gone. So definitely gonna be drinking a lot of water. Wash my hands. But I have a massage today. I'm getting a massage at 11. So this is gonna be perfect. I'm gonna definitely take a nap on that table. I ain't gonna hold you. If I had to think of like any areas that I want her to address, I would just say like my lower back, my hips, my legs, and my feet, which is total opposite of what we did last time. It's so funny because last time we really focused on like my upper body, but now I want her to focus on my lower body because y'all know I'm on my cycle this week, so that's why I feel everything right now, girl. But yeah. Oh, it adjusted. I don't look as orange no more. But yeah, so I'm about to gather my things. I end up coming to the guest room just to have a little bit of privacy. Overall, it went well. It's a bright, sunshiny day. Some of the points that we cover is grief is not linear. There are different stages of grief: denial, bargaining, anger, depression, and sadness. Give yourself space to care for yourself. And I wrote down like all the different ways that I feel like I do my self-care. Movement metabolizes emotions. Definitely need to be moving my body more and like also focusing on like what I eat and stuff. Remember that the worst has already happened. Although it was uncomfortable, I was able to navigate. So yeah, that's just a few of the things. I ain't gonna give y'all all my tea, but that's just a few of the things that like we went over. I really just needed help navigating stage passing and like this whole grief period that I'm going through, you guys. And so that's why I booked me a session. So if you guys been thinking about going to therapy, this is your reminder to go ahead and book that session. I did book for next month, and I'm gonna be consistent with going again. Like I tried to go a whole year without therapy, and I almost made it, but not quite. I was like a month shy, but I did go 11 months, and I think that's really good that I was able to like self-navigate. But when you feel like you need it, just go. If you feel like you don't need it, just go. Once again, my massage. So excited.
I need someone to be patient with me, someone to get money when I take it from me.
Hey y'all, hey. So today is actually Tuesday, and as y'all can see, I got my bonnet on. I am ready to get in the bed, honey. I went to work this morning, and I'm not scheduled nowhere today. I wanted to pick up a shift, but I just said, I'm just gonna let God handle it, because at this point, child, I need the rest. Like, I have been so just emotionally turmoiled, I ain't gonna hold y'all, that it be making me tired. So my solution is, sometimes when you're grieving, you just want to go to sleep. I am gonna put my laptop on the charger though, that way when I do wake up, I can roll over and upload this video for you guys.
I don't know where I am when y'all watching this, but where I am at the moment of me filming this is the In My 30s Diaries, Good News and Happy Feelings, something like that. I think that's what I'm calling it, but it's basically the vlog where I first showed y'all my car, which that's like some months ago, but whatever, child. I'm just gonna make sure she is charged up and she is ready to go when I am ready to get productive and do something with my day. I did not journal today, but I did want to share with you guys something that I wrote because I was like, I couldn't be using journaling as a method of like helping me through like this time or whatever. Basically what I wrote was, I wish I knew. I regret the memories I made days prior to Sage passing away. The time I spent in my own joys and happiness, thinking she would just be there when I got back. In hindsight, I wish I knew. I wish I stayed home. I wish I didn't leave her alone. I wish I had read her mind. I wish I listened to my intuition. I wish there were more warnings. Something to buy me time. Time truly waits for no one or no thing. No matter how sweet, special, beautiful you are, death will find you and take you from the ones you love and the ones who love you.